best interest of this country called Liberia. Today is Thursday, is the 6th of the 6th month, June 6th, 2024. It is the 158th day of the year. We are left with 208 more days to close up 2024. By the way, today is the 23rd Thursday in 2024. Welcome to the program, wherever you are. My name is Robert Haynes. I'm your usual host on the program, and I'm here this evening along with.
Well, my name is Rokwa Yega.
Yega, I promise us to be intriguing this evening. Well, we want to apologize to the public for slightly being late. It was due to traffic congestion, and however, some unforeseen circumstances. So this Thursday, of course, we have heated debate in section today. The business of the people have to be communicated, and that's why we're here about this time. However, great job being done here at LBS. Let's take a few bars of our team song. When we come back, of course, we tell you who will be having around the table and those issues we're going to be looking at on today's edition of the program. Brace yourself, we're back shortly. Welcome back to the program. Great time together right here. Invite someone to listen along with you. It's about time that you hear from your lawmakers, what they're doing up Capitol Hill, so you get to know what they're involved with. And so, yeah, we're back here this evening.
Yes, it's a wonderful time being here again. I know following a week, we're just back here to highlight a couple of issues taking place on Capitol Hill relative to the Honorary House of Representatives. So you can invite a friend to listen. It promises to be one of those presentations you just don't want to miss.
Indeed. So how has it been since last Thursday?
We're coping. The Honorary House of Representatives is doing very well. The members, the staff are all active doing their work. The members of the Honorary House of Representatives, they are also in geared and working in the best interest of Liberians.
Well, let's now stop right here and go to the Press and Public Affairs Department of the House of Representatives to bring you amazing facts.
Amazing facts about the legislature. Do you know the new schedule for the first break of the legislature now is the third Friday in March to the second Friday in May of each year? Do you know the Honorable House of Representatives is the people deputies? Do you know the House of Representatives consists of 73 representatives representing 73 districts across Liberia? Do you know the person who does the legislative recording, meeting minutes, rating in verbatins is called stenographer? Do you know in legislative practice to cancel or revoke is called repeal? Do you know a stop statement informing a person in speech or discussing something outside of issue under discussion is called order? Do you know a rejection of part of or an entire bill by the President of Liberia is referred to as veto? Do you know a decision from the citizens and or institutions requesting the legislature to take certain action is known as petition? Do you know from 1952 to 1980, the Speaker of the House of Representatives was Honorable Richard A. Hendren Sr.? Do you know the first chief clerk of the House of Representatives was Honorable Gabriel Bacchus Matthews Sr.? Do you know a document bill bearing the signatures of the Speaker, Chief Clerk, Vice President of Liberia, and Secretary of Senate and required executive approval is called attestation? Those are our amazing facts for today. I have been Lady May B. Titus Williams.
Well, thanks a lot, Lily May, there from the House Press and Public Affairs Bureau with amazing facts. Amazing Fact is an educated series here on the program. I'll tell you some amazing things about the Liberian legislature that you do not know. Yeah, you listen to Amazing Facts.
Obviously, and it teaches much more about some of those things, that the ordinary people who don't go on Capitol Hill would not come across. So there's very strategic information that we are providing from Amazing Fights.
Right, where the issue about petition, citizens can petition, and then where there's changes being done, repealing the law and so forth like that.
Yes, you have to amend the law or repeal. It's just a legislative jargon
Right,
for
to cancel mean
yeah,
to repeal, right, and then to add or subtract is amend.
yeah, to amend the law.
Well, that's an educative series here on the Hustlers program called Amazing Facts about the legislature. We'll continue to say in Liberia, we do not have parliament. Most time people say parliament. We do not have parliament, but we have legislature. Why? Because in Liberia, people stand in queue to vote for their representatives and senators. And so we have the legislature. In British colonized country, they have parliament, you know. And so when you have in parliament, then of course, you'll be having prime minister.
Yes, this is the organization of the government of Liberia. So the Liberian legislature is what we have.
Okay, quickly, let's run to what has been happening this week up Capitol Hill. The House of Representatives Committee on Information, Broadcasting, Culture, and Tourism, and the Judicial Committee are currently reviewing the community radio bill. And that was being submitted by Nima County Electoral District 2 Representative Honorable Jan Flomo. So plenary took a decision to have it sent over to both committees, Information Broadcasting and Tourism, and the Committee on Judiciary to review and report to plenary in the period of 2 weeks.
It is much more important to have the Committee on Information Broadcasting, likewise the Judiciary Committee, to look into this instrument as submitted by the Nimad County lawmaker, because he is concerned about the upkeep of community radio stations across the country, the ownership of community radio stations,
Right.
because they have a couple of those issues. The last time we were here talking about the bill that was submitted, that has gone before the committee, or seeking stakeholders' involvement into that instrument. This time there is an addition to it, and who knows, when the general bill is being presented before the Honorable House of Representatives, probably the ownership could be another thing, like he has proposed in this communication to the Honorable House of Representatives.
Right. Also, this week, the House of Representatives plenary, being the highest decision-making body, grants pardon to the Commerce Minister, Minister Amin Moda, on contempt charges. Well, he's supposed to have appeared the other time, and he, in his statements, he provided conflicting statements, and that was being branded as inconsistency. So on that basis, he pleaded. Yeah, he pleaded with the legislative body, and so he was pardoned. Then also too, the House of Representatives plenary urges collaboration with the Liberian National Police Inspector General to enhance public safety. So the House of Sense urged the police to work along with the Committee on National Security, chaired by Nima County District 7 Representative and Musa Hassan Belede, to look at these issues about traffic, the issue about public safety, which encompasses the congestion of traffic, people moving with tinted windshield and all of that. What are the kind of vehicles should be having tinted, all the kind of stuff and things like that. So quickly, let's come to today before we bring around the table a distinguished legislator emanating from one of the many counties we have from the 73 districts. He emanating from one of them, but we'll be having here this evening to chat the course as we talk about the legislature and his work up Capitol Hill and also in his district. He's been taking some advances of late. The over demolition exercise in Douazon has summoned Defense Minister and AFL Chief of Staff. And so this 3 complaints came today in plenary. One coming from the citizens of Douazon, another from the representative of that district, and another one from Sano County District, number 1 represented the Honorable Professor Thomas Romeo Kuya. And so in their communication, they mentioned basically that there have been demolition exercise taking place around the Dwasson area. And he said that his home, he's under construction, and armed AFL soldiers went there and they carry on the demolitions exercise. And so for that, and the other citizens whose homes were destroyed, they have been summoned. The defense minister and the AFL chief of staff would appear next Tuesday in section.
In as much as the Constitution talks or speaks about the coordination of powers, it's also important to understand the separate functions of each of the 3 branches of government. And so the legislature, specifically the Honorable House of Representatives, has the oversight responsibility. This is why communications of such have surfaced on the floor of the Honorable House of Representatives. And to just talk about why you have those individuals going to appear before the Honorable House of Representatives is that the Honorable House has a quasi-judicial powers as well. So they will further seek clarity on behalf of the citizenry because, they are the deputies of the people. So, yes, indeed, we can safely say to you that they have acted in the interest of the Liberian people.
Right. And so with this, we will bring in Grand Bassa County Electoral District number 2 representative, Honorable Clarence T. Banks, is here with us as our guest on this evening. We're going to be looking at his legislative work at the Capitol building and also in Electoral District 2, Grand Bassa County. It is our pleasure to welcome Honorable Banks. Good evening. How you doing?
Thank you.
You look all smiling. Anyway, welcome back to the country.
Thank you.
Okay.
How are you doing? I see you here smiling, wearing smile on your face. What's the secret of it?
The secret is don't allow anything to sway you away from your objective.
Wow.
Are you focused on it?
Very focused.
That's in the interest of the people of District 2, Grand Bassa.
Not only District 2, Grand Bassa County, and this country at large.
Well, very lately they had the One Bassa Festival. Were you around?
No.
He was away.
I was away.
Okay, welcome back to the country. How was it there? Or what can we know about your trip to China?
Yes, he was in China.
Yes.
People's Republic of China.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
The trip was nice. Went on some business for my district in particular, not personal.
Went for some yellow machines?
I cannot say. When the time comes, we'll let the people know why sometimes we make the trips, not because we want to advance ourselves, but we want to seek the interest of our dying, needed people.
Why would you want to put the interest of the citizens of District number 2 at the top of your trip to China?
The interest of District number 2 are the citizens that get me where I am. So, number 1 priority. Number 2 priority with citizen-wise, Grand Bassa County, because it's the county where my neighbor spring was buried. Number 3, the entire country, the 15 counties. It has to start from somewhere. And the district is where it starts.
That's wonderful to know. But how are the people there in Electoral District 2, Grand Bassa?
One thing I can say, even while in China, people from the district call to find out if I was okay. And I said yes. One thing they are happy about, District 2 is no more in the darkness.
It's in the lockdown? You carry electricity there?
Well, we are not talking about the light bulb as yet.
Okay.
We are talking about future coming prosperity for the district. We are talking about our opening to what really a government should be and how it should function.
Then tell us about your vision for District 2 Grand Bassa.
District 2 Grand Bassa will be the cornerstone of this nation within 6 years.
What do you think so?
I think so because my vision for District 2 is a vision that no other county within the next 6 years will not want to copy from.
Are the citizens supportive of such dream?
The citizens are longing for change. Though we understand that people don't want change from the old ways, that's why 170 some more years we are at the same, because nobody have that courage for change. They want to continue to do the same thing the same way, but they want different result. Impossible.
Are you just saying these things verbally, or are there tangibles in the district? Since you took over, you got inducted into office as representative of Electoral District 2 Grand Bassa County. Can we move in now and see some of those things that we were talking about? And what are some of those things? Maybe if you want to mention a few.
Oh, one of the most surprising things in the district that happened a couple of weeks ago. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Citizen called and said a plane truck had broken one of the bridges going to Wakatan, which means it was halfway in the bridge because the logs that those logging company put across was old, and the weight from the truck, because it had like 350 pieces in it, it broke the log and halfway fell in. Nobody could go across from District 2.
Were you in country when that incident occurred?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
In fact, directly I was called about 3 o'clock that morning, Saturday morning.
Citizens' attention.
Yes. And everybody wanting to know what the new representative will do.
And what did you do?
It was the weekend before the unification day. It happened Saturday.
Okay.
I was called 3 a.m. I woke up. I put my team to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. By Tuesday afternoon, the bridge was totally repaired.
Wow.
Without even calling a company for help. I made sure I got yellow machine. I made sure I got the log. I made sure I put manpower together. So just within 4 days or 3.5, the bridge was repaired. And that the bridge was repaired, the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County, which is Janche Fakwe, he had that opportunity to take his father remain in the district for a burial,
So how
which
the
was a
bridge-
good feeling.
okay.
Very good
And
feeling.
so the family got stuck up and said, "But with this kind of current situation, how do we take the remains of our father to his final resting place?"
Well, what they don't understand is that that's why we have a representative.
Okay.
I am not going to wait for a company to do it for the district. Now, if it is within the memorandum of understanding, I will appeal, but the company can still say no. So it is the representative direct responsibility to make sure that its citizen has the best of the best.
And you think the people there in District 2 have the best of the best?
Well, I can promise them that before the 6 year is over, they will see that it's no more business as usual, because it's a new day, not just for Liberia, not just for Grand Bassa County, but for District 2.
So a new sheriff is in town.
A new sheriff is in town.
Well, apart from the bridge we're talking about, are things really on course? Are we not, having such a situation of another bridge, the damage or the collapse of another bridge in Electoral District number 2? Because we are around the rainy season, and it's good to hear from you.
Are there plans by your office?
But there are reports already of another bridge, a collapse of another bridge. I think
not just one.
Okay.
2 bridges.
Yeah.
2 bridges. What intervention do we know from your end now?
I did speak to the owner of the plank truck
Okay.
that broke that bridge.
The other one we're talking about now.
And yes,
Okay.
the second one, and they had to report at my office on the 15th because currently the owner of that truck is all the way in Sano somewhere.
Is it a company or an individual truck?
I do not know that detail.
Okay.
Well,
But
that's
I
the reason you
believe,
impacted them.
yes, to make sure that we get a detail, to also make sure that somebody is responsible.
Until the driver or the owner of the vehicle, come to your office, what do we know about the movement of people along the corridor?
For right now, the bridge is broken. I just got a message yesterday. I contacted the owner of the truck. I invited them to the Capitol to meet with me. And between now to the weekend, I will begin to work to see how diligently I can put that bridge back in use.
Is it troubling for you as a rural lawmaker?
Very, very troubling because I don't know about many of the other districts, but district number 2, we have had many logging companies come and go. At current, we have 2. What they do, they cut our logs, 200-300-year-old trees. They put it across the river, they walk over it, they sell the other logs and make millions. By the time the forest is empty, they walk away and leave the trees there. When the trees get rotten, we are left with nothing. So we got to change that dynamics.
How do you intend to change such?
Number 1, I will work with any company that want to work in my district. Without a concrete bridge, you will not work there.
Is it that you want maybe the construction of bridges now
Of course.
as concrete?
Concrete.
Okay.
You want it to be more guaranteed.
More guaranteed that when they use it, they will make money and we will benefit when they leave.
I want us to advance our conversation. The last time you were here, we were talking about having support given to pregnant women and also young baby mothers.
Yeah.
Yes. How far are we now with that? In fact, and I said to you,
It was an encouragement for others to just
Get
produce. Yes.
Look, I am so happy whenever I hear that question
Okay.
because the power that God gave me is to help human beings.
okay.
Now, our fathers don't even know the time their wives are pregnant. They don't know when 9 months will reach. I have an old pickup truck in my district that take pregnant women from one point to the government hospital. And it's embarrassing
Is it a government hospital in Buchanan?
in Buchanan.
Okay.
It's embarrassing because we are over 100 years old. We should not be doing that.
Your district or the county?
The country.
Oh, okay.
It's not just affecting one district, but I'm speaking in particular to what I'm experiencing in District 2. Putting pregnant women in labor pain on motorbike. Those things are things that today is the 21st century. So the only way I can change that dynamics, I have a maternity guest house.
Okay.
20 15 to 20 bedrooms, where when it's completed, every pregnant mother that reaches the 8 months mark have to be there. They will come, we give them shelter, we give them food, we give them medicine, we take care of them until they deliver. When they deliver, we wait until they get strong, a week, 2 weeks, depending on natural delivery or C-section. And then they go back home with their babies or their children or their child. We are not going to sit, my district, in this 21st century, that will continue to put people on motorbike. No.
That's a good information to hear or know. But how are the people managing currently? Amazed that you talked about some other interventions, on your part. But how are they coping now? It's a dry door suite. But what you'll be eating before the door turns dry?
Well, I tell you what.
Okay.
We have to go through the same thing until it is built.
How soon now?
Therefore,
all right.
I have made that project my number one priority for 2024.
Okay. So is it nearing completion?
It have not even started.
Okay. So what do we look up for?
In the budget, there's
the legislative
legislative project is 100,000. Is it going to go towards constructing that, or you have planned already for the 100,000?
Have you sourced funding already for the construction of the project?
In the first instance, I will answer. The 100,000 that the government stated in the budget, not one lawmaker have seen that one.
Okay. Yeah. It's not disbursed yet, though.
Not yet. Two. The 100,000.
Do you
only 90,000?
Do you appreciate it first? Do you appreciate it?
I do.
Okay.
Only 90,000 will come to every district because 10% goes to LACE, they call it.
Okay. Yeah, LACE.
Yeah.
It is implementing partner.
Yeah, the implementing partner. So let's see what 90,000 will do. And then I'm going to come in with funding to tap it up.
Okay.
Because I want it done professionally.
Oh no, Banks, the last time you were here, Director Haynes was much more concerned about your citation of a locking company in your district,
right,
quote unquote, about how they were breaching the memorandum of understanding, and that matter went to the court. How far are we? I understood that there was a decision from the court that you cooperated with, but it's good to just inform the public about what was the decision and how did you cooperate?
One, the Supreme Court asked me, since the truck's been parked over a month, I should let those 3 trucks go.
Okay.
I obeyed the court. I opened the road. The 3 trucks left, but then I sued them in the circuit court.
It was a further legal battle.
Legal battle
in Buchanan at the Second Judicial Circuit Court.
Yes, sir. Okay. And the case is ongoing.
Well, why do you? So since it's in court, we can talk about it before we sort the issue. And so, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Right. And so since the matter is in court, we don't want to play around court matter now until decisions are taken, and then we can communicate that to the public. So let's look at other initiatives in District Number 2 that you are currently embarking on.
District Number 2 has a lot of challenges. President Joseph Boakai, during the election process, he could not enter that district easily. He got stuck for 4 hours on the road because the logging companies, trucks, heavy machinery, then you have the pit soil, their trucks, they just dig. When it rains a little, no other citizen can go through. I'm putting a plan in place, which I will further disclose to the public in my district.
What is it?
That when that time comes, I will let the cat out of the bag.
Is there a communication to plenary? Because every time we hear you talk, we are hearing about locking activities in District 2 Grand Bassa
District
County.
2 is a heavily locking place.
How do you intend probably to have those companies cooperate with the memorandum of understanding they've come into contract with the people?
Well, the problem have been past administrations have not really cared about the citizens. All they care about is the logging companies, the pit sawyers moving back and forth, damaging the roads, and nothing is done. Even the logging companies, to meet their own MOU that they have to maintain the roads, they would not. So the only way you can get that done, you must put mechanism in place, and that mechanism should be able to serve everybody, both those who want to be our partner in business and the citizen of District 2.
How do we clear the information that Representative Banks is not against the operations of the company in District 2, and at the same time, he's in the interest of those who elected him to this post?
I need the public to understand we all have responsibilities. The citizen have responsibility, the representative has responsibility, and our partner citizens that operate businesses in the district have their own responsibility. My role is to make sure that they meet their responsibility. If I am meeting their needs, if they cut 200-300 years old trees and sell it on the world market and make money, then they must pay it back to the community. They cannot cut those trees at the same time, put it across the river, walk on it and make money. We're all paying for those trees. Those are some of the things I want to see in place. You cut one tree to put it on the road that you will walk on to make money. You will pay for that tree.
So the clear-cut information is you are not against the operation of the companies. Neither are you against your own people. But you want to see the writing down.
I want to see justice for the people because they are crying. I mean, people are supposed to build schools 5 years. The schools are not built. They deny the children from acquiring education. They're supposed to build clinics. We are suffering in the district for clinics. They refuse to build the clinic. When you ask this company, they say, I get 75 bags of cement on the ground after operation for 5 years. Folks, it's not business as usual.
You are using your legislative authority to ensure that the right things are done in District Number 2, Grand Bassa County.
That's my focus.
Folks, we have in Grand Bassa County Electoral District Number 2 representative with us this evening on the show here. Yegan and I grilling this District 2 representative, talking about your legislative projects in both District Number 2, and of course, he also looking at his scope of work at the Liberian legislature. Well, he was installed in January. That's around the 23rd. He came over, taking his seat officially as a member of the 55th legislature of the Republic of Liberia. He's here with us this evening, sharing his thoughts on the legislature and his work. We'll open the lines to interact with you right here. The numbers are 0880-514-096, 077-025. 9660 is your turn to talk. Ask your relevant questions. He's here to answer to them. 0880-514-096, 077-025, 9660. This is the program today in the House of Representatives. It is your legislative program that comes on every Thursday here on ELBC, 5 to 6 o'clock. It's been relayed on hosts of community radio stations. Let's hope you're here. Let's hope that.
And how is your radio station? I'm told they're relaying this broadcast.
Not today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Right. So let's go to the line, interact. Yeka, we go.
Let's talk to this caller. Good evening. Welcome. Hello. Welcome.
0880-514-096, 077-025-9660. Those are the numbers.
We have a caller on the line. Good evening. Welcome.
Well, I don't know, but however, we're hoping that we get concerns here with 50 minutes left to go. 0770259660. You too can call us to be a part. Let's hear from you. The representative is here. You are in District 2. You want to answer some, you want to ask him some question. You have concerns about the work he's doing there, and especially so where he said there are enormous challenges in that district.
I mean, plenty.
Yeah,
Got
you know,
plenty
well,
issue there.
bridges-
Plenty problem there.
bridges have been broken.
Well, he helping to solve some of the problem there already.
Especially for good news for the people who are getting pregnant. He said, well, but it's something very serious. In this 21st century, we cannot have people being towed in hammer, or putting them on motorbike to go to the nearest hospital.
He said he ain't feeling fine. That's
Right.
why he will bring some teenagers so that the hospital will get it. Then when
Right.
you get pregnant, when you ready to deliver, you go there for it.
Maybe that the package coming from China. So 0770259660. Call us to be a part. Let's go to the line, take on this person joining us. Pleasure to have you. Good evening.
Good evening. My name is William T. Ute, and I'm calling from Dupont Road.
Okay, William, please go ahead.
Well, I'm a son of District Number 2, Grandmaster Tante, and I was one of the persons that contested against Mary Coward, the representative then. And I'm glad this afternoon that we can hear the voice of District Number 2 in studio, because it has been a decade. We have not heard it. Even the belt on the seat, on the table of the legislature, I will never run except for a prayer. We as the mayor, I want to say to Mr. Benz, Honorable Benz, thanks very much for representing us. All is not about who becomes the representative. It's about if something is in your mind, somebody is doing it, you should appreciate it. And those are the things that we were telling our people, and he is doing, and he has started doing it. I heard about the lawsuit. I heard him talking about. The lawsuit company should not continue to operate without meeting the social corporate responsibility.
Right.
But the corporate social responsibility. From America being down there for 12 good years, and she made herself the representative. Her brother was the commissioner, and then the brother is the person who are opening the door for all of these lodging company, and they just damage the place. Look, I am telling you people, maybe he's talking it diplomatic, but Number 2 is damaged. The bridge you're talking about is not a bridge.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
I was the one that called you the other day, Honorable Benz, and told you that our guys went to play football game, and then somebody, one person got killed. And thank you the other day you went there for your intervention. It's not about who becomes who. But
Right.
I'm telling you, he's trying his best, and we all just need to come around him. It's deplorable. My niece she had triplets. Before they could take her from our home, we went down to carry her to Phoebe. The children died. All of them
Oh
died.
my God.
So all
Our
the people that
sympathy.
in our district, before they do anything, my brother, our people will walk the park and come all the way to Topapuru before they give birth, and that is on motorbike.
Right. Yeah, please support the representative so that those things can be looked at. This person join us. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Let's hear your name. Where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Mike V. County Fastron.
Please go ahead on Firestone.
That is the ornament talking is true. It's true in the country because the country is not suffering in the country that is there. Because the program are full in the country. The who's in the area now, no good, no nothing can do nothing for in the country. No other thing can call it feeding and calling it forest. We lay bridge all the water, they lay the state all the water. Any state that call them up, pay for it.
Okay, and still they call him and pay for it. That's how the representative. He's a new sheriff in town. This person in the line. Hello.
Good afternoon to you, Ms. Simpson. Good afternoon to the Honorable Mayor in studio. Quickly, I want to make my point. Let me tell you.
Well, you haven't called your name, and where you calling us from?
I'm GSA.
Go ahead.
It is unfortunate to see a lawmaker to write 30,000 and 45,000 cars when the people who stood under the rain and sun to vote for you, when their babies are then caught with a lot of sicknesses, and then even to get them to a certain hospital or clinic is difficult for them. Look at what the guy who just jumped the line said. 3 children die as a result of poor road condition or no good health facility at a particular district. It is unfortunate. Let me last end on this note. If the House of Legislature can put themselves together, they will even summon the president and tell him, you are not running the country properly, and we were going to impeach you. You put in fear. Well, don't allow the executive to use it like you are babies to the executive.
Okay, my brother. The executive will not use the legislature. Let's take Brown Tatis joining us. Hello.
Yeah, Honorable Roberts and you guys, and let me say thank to the Honorable Man, Honorable Bank. You know, sometimes we use our anger and dump it on people. When this country has existed for 100, maybe by July 26, it will be 177 years. We have been lucky. We must blame the whole nations. We shouldn't put on one person. You know what I mean, or Robert, that we live this kind of time, and even some villages, no road. So you will blame on the our election yesterday that now even spent 4 months to 5 months at the Capitol building. But he's doing the best.
Right.
Let us not to encourage those people who dare now say, well, though the party will never did it, but you got to put your feet down, be well intentioned, so that even during your tenure and after your tenure, we'll see something substantial. Thank you so much, Honorable Bank, and let me thank you guys, and also to Living May for reading the edition file. Thank you so much.
Okay, Brown Tatis, this person to hit the line. Hello. Oh, sorry. Let's see. We grab on this person joining us. Hello. Let's hear you.
This is D. Elijah Lord here from Electoral District number 2, Grand Bassa County.
Great to hear you from the district. Go ahead. Your lawmaker is here.
Thank you. I want to say a very big thank you to the Honorable Banks and Studio. But I would like to recommend this to you in the district. All what you have said is true with Benzine, and we live in this district, and we know how large is this district. If we're looking at electoral district number 2, and we look at the staff of electoral district number 2, a person will take 6 years to become that district, and it's going to use it back. Now, we have not less than 49 breaches in the district. 49, my brother, as I say to you, 49 breaches within the district. Now, the government is speaking about, government has worked in the district for 5 years. Can you imagine for 2% or 3% of the people responding for the citizen staff?
Well, let's stop it like that. Thank you. We have to wind down the curtains, Honorable. We don't have much time, so you listen to the concerns and just in 1 or 2 minutes, wrap around it so we'll wind down the curtains.
I would like to say thank you to District number 2 citizen. In District number 2, in Grand Bassa County, in the nation at large. I want to say thank you for your patience. Rome was not built overnight. Give me the opportunity. Support me. Stand with me. We'll move District number 2 to another level. I cannot do it by myself. I may not be able to touch every stone and turn it over. But what I can promise you, when you enter District number 2, 6 years from now, you will know that there is a leader and it will be different. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Banks. We'll look to have you another time. I mean, this is your second appearance here.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, it's the second time he's appearing.
Right, and he's
with good information.
Exactly,
something from China.
He's
for
iconic,
District 2.
He's iconic. he's iconic with this red and black. It seems to be your favorite color.
Yes, and then the hair.
Yeah, the white hair.
Yeah, the white hair.
So you
I'm not hard to find.
Yeah, you're not hard to find. Say the papi with the white hair.
That's all you don't even need to say papi. Just say the man with the white hair.
Okay, yeah, we have to wind down the curtains. Thanks a lot to the management of LBS. My name is Rappertines. The next time we'll be here will be on Thursday. God's willing, we will be here with fresh news from Up Capitol Hill, where your leaders are knocking their chests on our behalf. on behalf of the Republic of Liberia. Quick information before I go. Let's dispel the rumor that people running around with that the legislature which encompasses the House and the Senate, placed in the 2024 budget 13.2 million. That is
wrong.
far-fetched. It is not 13.2, it is 11.8 million. 100,000 times 73 is 7.3 million. 150,000 for each senator times by 30 is 4.5 million. Were you to calculate, it's 11.8 million, all towards development for the people of the Republic of Liberia. Have yourself a great time. House Speaker Councillor J. Fonati Kofa will be jetted in this evening. This evening. Have yourself a God bless time. Bye-bye.